Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my series of music reviews. In today's post, I'm going to be looking at Miley Cyrus's Gypsy Heart Tour. So, let's get started. I guess the first thing I noticed when I walked into the concert hall was the hordes of screaming teenage fans that were accompanying me through the door, and I guess you could say this indicated the type of concert I was expecting to go and review. But I always try to review live music with an open mind, and so it's for this reason that I actually found myself enjoying the show. I have to say I was genuinely surprised with Miley's vocal ability. She came out on stage very well equipped and knew how to utilise her voice so well. If there were any mistakes at all, her backing band covered it so well I wasn't able to tell, and I think a kudos goes to her backing band for really adding extra strength to her performance. I think vocally, she sounded very reminiscent of Stevie Nicks, and in fact, at one point during the performance, she actually sung Landslide. So it was interesting to see how she would cover that, and I think it was covered very well. I also have to commend the stage design and the choreography, which was executed masterfully and really, again, aided the performance, I think. If there were any criticisms to be drawn, it would be in the lack of originality in her performance. Almost half the show was comprised of cover songs, which although she sang very well, I think it's detrimental to come out and tour under a brand name and sing all other people's songs, and I think it really ruins what you set out to achieve. She was really trying to promote two images during the course of the night. At the beginning of the show, she came out in all this leather fetish gear, trying to promote this sort of sexy girl image. And then during the slower songs like Stevie Nicks' Landslide, she would come out in these sort of elaborate dresses with really long sleeves on the arms, very much like what Stevie Nicks would wear when she was on stage. And I think it kind of shows that Miley Cyrus is really struggling with her own identity on stage, and she's struggling to find her own style. So I guess for me, the highlights of the night were the aforementioned Landslide by Stevie Nicks, which really held the spirit of the original song. She also did Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison, which she managed quite well, and surprisingly, Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, which I think she covered very well considering she sounds nothing like Kurt Cobain. I guess what I take away most from this performance is the knowledge that you really have to keep an open mind to all walks of music, regardless of genre and age. And I think if anything, Miley Cyrus really shows that even a young performer who caters to a very specific fan base can really blow you away with her abilities. And I think as she becomes more and more familiar with performing, she'll really grow into her own, and I really think she's one to look out for. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and also any questions, suggestions or comments that you have, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments section below the video. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.